all of you, and welcome to this session of Enguru live classes. My name is Jimmy, and I'm the trainer for this session. It's nice to see all familiar names. And there's a coincidence, but all the participants, your names start with G. Hi, Govardhan.
Ma'am, good evening, ma'am. I'm very happy to see you again, ma'am.
I'm also very happy to see you, Govardhan. Did you notice that everyone has their name with G?
Yes, ma'am. So far.
Yeah, so far.
Yes,
How was your day?
ma'am. It's been wonderful, ma'am. I have gone to school, and here half-day schools are being run.
Okay.
So it's okay, ma'am.
Okay, that's nice to hear, Govardhan.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello, Gulnaz.
Hi, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening,
How are
Gulnaz.
you?
I'm doing well. How was your day?
It was good, ma'am.
Anything interesting today?
Nothing, the same day was going on. Like, go to the office and doing the work and tasks. Nothing else special.
Yeah, now you're back home.
Right, ma'am.
Did you get some time to rest and unwind?
Yes, ma'am. My shift was 8 to 5.
Okay, great. So welcome to the class again, Gulnaz.
Thank you.
Hi, Gurmeet.
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Gurmeet. Nice to see you again. How are you today?
I'm also good. And you?
I'm doing well, Gurmeet. Uttam, it's the first time you have turned on your video, I think.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. So what's special about today?
Yeah, ma'am. Nothing special.
Okay, you just decided that today you want to turn on the video.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, it's really nice to put a face. I have only heard your voice. Now I have a face to go with it. So nice to see
Thank you, ma'am.
Uttam.
Yeah, thank you. Nice to see you too, ma'am.
Thank you, Uttam. Can you see the screen? Can you read out the lesson for today?
Yes, ma'am. Sure, ma'am. The lesson name is describing houses. Adjectives for describing a house.
Thank you, Uttam. So this is our lesson. We will be looking at vocabulary that we can use to describe houses. Sonu, Prerna, Mani, I couldn't come to you personally, but welcome to the session. I hope you all enjoy the class. During the session, please try to participate as much as you can. Remember to raise your hand for all activities. And if you have any doubts or hesitations, please don't worry about interrupting. Don't hesitate to interrupt. If you have any doubts or questions, don't hesitate to interrupt. You also can send me a message if you have any questions. So we're talking about describing houses. Now on the screen, you see a picture of a house. Take a minute, think about it, and see how you can describe this picture, how you can describe this house. When you are ready to start, click on the hand icon. Good evening, Sonu. Sonu, I'm not able to hear you. Sonu, I cannot hear you. I'll come back to you in a bit. Hello, Subho.
Good evening, ma'am. Could you please tell me what is today's topic?
This topic is, this is today's
Describing
topic.
houses.
Yes.
Adjectives for describing a house.
Yes. Okay. So we are at the we are on this first activity. You take a minute And I'll come back to you, so. Okay,
Sure, ma'am.
Govardhan, your turn.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, I can see it's a beautiful house
Yeah,
and it's enormous. It's looking like a castle,
okay,
and it is surrounded by trees. It's
Yeah.
greenery around it.
Yeah.
In the backyard, we can say a big tree and green grass.
okay,
And there is also a chimney at the top of the house.
okay,
I think it is located in the hilly area, maybe, and we can see the lights are illuminating, and there are so many pillars. I think it is a two-story building, two-storied building.
Yeah.
Whether we can say or not, I don't know. I'm not sure about it. And so I don't think it is modern house, but old-fashioned house maybe. Yes, ma'am. That's
old style you mean. All right, great, Govardhan. Good job. Gurmeet, your turn.
Yeah, ma'am. This is a big house like a bungalow where rich people live,
Yeah,
surrounded by greenery, lawns.
yeah,
Maybe it's located in hilly area. It has big, large windows.
Mhm.
It's large windows, good for ventilation. Then a light, we can see light is also means in the ground floor. We can see the lights also there.
Yeah.
Then nearer to houses, I don't know what's this. It's means I think it is like attic sort of thing, where it's I don't think that there are any window is there. It's open from all the side.
Okay. You mean here on the right. All right, Gurmeet. We can only imagine a few things, right?
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Gurmeet. Sonu, your turn.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Now I can hear you.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
Ma'am, yes, I can see in this picture a spacious and a luxurious bungalow. It is surrounded by the greenery, and it is well built. It looks like, ma'am. Yes, it is. It looks like is very well built and comfortable. Comfort.
All right, Sonu. Nice. Uttam, your turn. Short answer, please.
Yes, ma'am. Sure, ma'am. Thank you. Ma'am, there is a bungalow and it looks attractive, and this is also very beautiful. And there is a chimney on the at the top of roof,
Yeah.
and also the architecture of building is nice, and there are a lot of greenery surrounding the houses and
Yeah.
plant and different kind of and also there is backyard and yeah, and different kind of flowers also there.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Uttam. Thank you for keeping it short. So very good start by all of you. We will move on from here. I see some more hands, but let's continue. Just a small tidbit. Do you know that the bungalow comes from Indian word Bangla, from Bengal? It was a Bangla house, so that turned into bungalow. Just a small, just a bit of trivia. So we are looking at some vocabulary. We will see. Okay, I have a question, I think. So you have a question?
Ma'am, actually, I'm a Bengali, so I saw some kind of traditional hut,
You saw what?
and bungalows are. Ma'am, actually, I'm a Bengali.
Yeah.
You said it came from Bengal.
The
Bangla.
word came from.
Okay, but actually structure-wise also there is some kind of similarity between the bungalow type house
Yeah.
and the that new type of building that is coming up.
Yeah.
So this bungalow type of house, I saw mud hut
Yeah.
previously in village areas, and that
Yeah.
has transformed to
Yeah,
bungalow.
bungalows are usually 1.5 floor, right? One
Yes.
floor
Yes.
and a half, or that is
Yeah,
usually.
it's a traditional flow. I mean, traditional house.
Yeah, I'm sure the style also comes from Bengal. That's why it was
Yes.
a bungalow
Yes,
house.
yes. Actually,
Bungalow house. All right.
yes, ma'am. That type of is there.
Okay. uh, so here we have a short matching activity. In the first column, there are different kinds of houses or buildings. And in the next column is the description. You have to take the word from this column and match it to its correct description. Okay. Raise your hand if you know the answer. Please match only one word at a time. Hi, Mani.
Hi, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Mani. You are ready to start?
Yeah, ma'am. It's first one, penthouse.
Hmm.
Penthouse means top of. Yes, ma'am. An expensive apartment or set of rooms at the top of a hotel or tall building.
Correct, Mani. Gulnaz, you want to try?
Ma'am, castle, the second word is.
Yeah, castle.
Okay, so I think a large, strong building built in the past by a ruler.
All right. So the T is silent, right? Castle.
Right.
Prerna? Hi, Prerna. Okay, Prerna. Sonu? Uttam?
Yes, ma'am. A studio, a small apartment designed to be lived in by 1 and 2 people.
Right, Uttam. Govardhan?
Yes, ma'am. Cottage.
Hmm.
E. Answer. A small house, usually in the countryside.
Correct, Govardhan. Shivu, you want to try the last?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
Terraced. Is the spelling correct, ma'am?
Yeah,
Pronunciation?
terrace.
Terrace.
Yeah,
Terraced.
because the last sound will come as T, terraced.
Terraced.
Yeah.
Terraced means
Mhm.
built as or belonging to a row of often small houses joined together along with their side walls.
Have you seen such houses in India?
Yes, ma'am. I have seen terrace. I have seen, ma'am.
Terraced
Especially in
houses.
the South Indian. I mean, bungalows are maybe like that.
No, when
South
it
Indian
says
houses.
the houses that are belonging to a row of houses joined together along the side walls. So this kind of house, have you seen a row of houses? Because I have not.
Oh no, actually, I was thinking the kind of balcony type.
Okay.
Balcony is a different thing.
Yes. So yeah, there could be confusion with the terrace. So terrace we sometimes call a roof or a flat area.
Yes, ma'am.
But terraced houses are many houses side by side. They are connected by the side walls, adjacent to each other.
Oh. So can we not call balcony as a terrace?
We have a good
Balcony.
word for it, balcony. Why do you want to call it terrace? Balcony
No,
is a good word.
Ma'am, actually, I'm thinking that sometimes they are synonymous because I heard in many places that instead of saying balcony, I have went to terrace, and then I saw something in that way. Some kind of description I heard in some storytelling. The
Sure.
speaker was saying, so that is why I'm a bit confused.
Terrace is
Are
a
they synonym?
flat level area. So in India, usually people call their roof as terrace. But it can be also in not on the top floor. It can be also on the first floor when you have a flat area that is bigger than a balcony.
Okay.
That can be even terrace.
Balcony is
Sometimes.
smaller, and the terrace is bit bigger.
I wouldn't actually make only that distinction.
Okay.
Okay, balcony is a small protrusion out of your house.
Small part.
Yeah, small protrusion that goes out of the main area of your house. And terraces are
Mhm.
like how when you have this picture, this roof can't be a terrace. Okay, terrace are flat surfaces. It can be,
Oh,
or
this is not a terrace.
this is not a terrace. This is
Oh,
sloping roof. Okay, it is sloping roof.
acha.
These are shingles, the black.
What is the name called? Sloping room.
Yeah, because it's sloping, so the water doesn't stop on the sloping roof. Usually in
sloping roof.
hilly areas, yeah. And
Right.
yeah, and on it there are shingles. Those small black tile kind of things are shingles.
Shingles.
So let's move on.
Thank you, ma'am, for
You're
explaining.
most welcome. Sonu, I will lower everyone's hands, but now if you have a question, please click on the hand icon again. This is some vocabulary we have seen. Yes, Mani?
Yeah, mom. Second one, what is the meaning of castle? Like,
Castles were usually made when we had kings, and they would fortify their building with strong walls, stone walls, so the enemy couldn't attack or come inside. Those were castles.
okay, like ancient buildings.
Yes.
Yeah.
If it's a castle, then you can have your set of houses for people to live.
Okay. Okay. Ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Here we have one more activity. Now these are parts of houses. We will do this matching again. Please raise your hand if you can match one word to a picture. Sonu,
Yes, ma'am. First one is porch.
porch, porch. Sure.
Porch. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this is the first one. Sonu, correct. Govardhan.
Sorry, ma'am. In the second row, the first one is garage.
Okay, here, garage. Fourth one. Okay. Gulnaz.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
So, backyard.
Okay, which one?
Um, in the first row, the first picture,
Okay, what is this?
backyard.
But this someone has already matched as porch. You don't agree with that?
Okay. No, I don't know the meaning of the porch exactly.
Okay, in the picture, sometimes there is a small covered area outside your house.
Okay.
That is a porch.
Okay.
Backyard could be open. It's in the back of your house.
So the third one image. maybe?
I think so. It looks like that. We will see the answer in a bit.
Okay.
Gulnaz. Money.
Yes, ma'am. Last one is terrace, ma'am. Terrace.
Okay.
Top of the.
5. And Uttam.
Ma'am, fourth one. Fourth one is, ma'am, courtyard.
Fourth one is
Courtyard.
courtyard. So you don't agree with this one?
Sixth.
Okay.
Sorry, ma'am. Terrace.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Which one, ma'am?
No, I got it. Maybe I wrote it wrong, I think. So this is courtyard. All right. Yeah, that sounds good. And I think Shubha, I didn't come to you.
Ma'am, actually, I had a query. I want to know what's the meaning of fortify. You use that word.
Making something strong.
Could you please write? I mean, if you.
I'll write it in the message in a bit. Let's complete
Yes, ma'am.
and
Yes, ma'am.
move on.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. That would be helpful for me, ma'am.
Govardhan,
Yes, ma'am.
I think one is left.
Okay, ma'am. Patio. Ma'am, the second one.
Fantastic. So what is the difference in patio and porch? Govardhan, do you know that?
Yes, ma'am. I know, ma'am. Ma'am, patio means it is in the front yard and open place.
Yeah.
And there are some chairs, etc. We can enjoy with our friends or relatives to
Yeah.
have something. But porch means, ma'am, it is covered by the roof, and so it gives us shade to keep some things under it.
Well done. Correct explanation, Govardhan. Well done. Just to add one point, patio can be in the front or back, both places. The only thing is it's usually not covered. It's an open area. It can be in the side or front or in the back. Okay.
Okay.
So these are the pictures and the words. If anyone has a question, please ask. Uttam?
Ma'am, what are the difference between backyard and courtyard, ma'am?
Backyard is in the back and courtyard. This can be in the middle of the house also. It's usually, or it can be in the front also. It's usually a place that is covered, surrounded by walls. It's the part of your house, it's surrounded by walls. It was a very common feature in Indian houses.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Sure, quick question.
Ma'am, in courtyard, it should be roofless, or there should be roof.
Usually, not sure. If you put a roof on it, it'll become a room.
Yes, ma'am.
Because it's
Dining-
already covered by walls. So if you put a room in, put a roof, it becomes a room.
Yes, ma'am. It has to be open then.
Yeah, it's open. So on the screen, now we have some words that we can use to describe houses. Let me ask someone to read it out. Hello, Narayan. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you?
I'm doing well, Narayan. Can you read out this page, please?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. How would you describe the houses in these pictures? Spacious, two-storied, traditional, compact, cozy, tasteful, luxurious, enormous,
Enormous. This is compact.
compact. Okay.
We will do a short activity. Choose any one picture and describe it using 1 or 2 lines. Not a big description, just 1 or 2 lines. Choose any picture. You can use the words from this side. Again, raise your hands when you are ready. Uttam, you are always ready.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
May I share, ma'am?
Yes, please, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. I am talking about third one. Third one is like this is a traditional houses, and also it is a compact and enormous also, and tasteful.
Okay, good.
That's
You
it.
said compact. What is the meaning of compact?
Compact means a small, like that, a small.
And then you said that it is enormous. So,
Enormous means, ma'am, like comfortable, and we can say
okay.
enjoyable place.
Enormous is large, very large.
Sorry, yeah, okay, sorry.
Maybe you mean cozy.
Cozy, yes,
Cozy,
ma'am.
warm, comfortable.
Yeah, comfortable.
All right. So it looks like a traditional house. Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am. It look like traditional house.
All right, Uttam. Sonu, your turn.
Yes, ma'am. I would like to try second one, ma'am. This is look like enormous and luxurious house. It is also, ma'am, spacious, and then it is not a compact house.
Yes, you have used the correct words to describe the interiors here. Enormous. Can you say enormous?
Yes, ma'am. Enormous.
Govardhan?
Ma'am, I like talk about a traditional house, ma'am. We
Yeah.
used to have this house, and it is not at all spacious, I know. And when it rains, ma'am, and we sometimes it drops some water from the roof, ma'am. It is usually built with the mud, some kind of some sticks, etc., ma'am.
Okay.
And
You
there
are
are some
saying that water leaks inside when it
yes,
rains?
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Oh, that's not good. Is it good for ventilation, these kind of houses?
No, ma'am, I don't think. Because it is, constructed with cheap cost.
All right. All right. But these, the thatched roof, these shingles, I think they are called, don't they keep the house cool?
Yes, ma'am, it keeps the house cool.
Yeah.
But nowadays, ma'am, because of monkeys, they pull them off.
Yeah, that's a nuisance.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Govardhan. Gurmeet?
Yes, ma'am. I would like to describe the first one.
Yeah.
This is spacious,
Mm.
two-storied house.
Yeah.
Then it's luxurious also, because as I'm looking at the building, it's so huge. So it's luxurious, maybe for the wealthy person. And
The
at
meaning
the
of
same time,
luxurious?
enormous also. Luxurious means Ashwaram, means, ma'am, where you can you have everything, every comfort. Yeah,
All right. Good.
yeah. So also enormous.
Enormous. All right. Gurmeet. Narayan?
Mm,
Narayan, dinner time?
mm.
Okay, Narayan, I cannot hear you. Shivo, your turn.
Yes, ma'am. I'd like to describe
Yeah.
the second one, top right corner.
Yeah.
This house has a lot of furnitures. Is a very well
Mm.
interiorly designed,
Mm.
and it is a compact room. I think it is a drawing room, ma'am.
You're right.
Do I
It's
need to explain
drawing
it?
room or a living room. You call it compact. What's compact?
Yes. Compact means here, I mean, in whatever things should be needed for a drawing room, it is there. So that sense, I'm saying it's compact.
Okay,
It
compact
is
means something
fully completed.
that is small and things are tightly packed together. So if you see the last
Oh,
picture, this
gotcha.
can be called a compact living area. This is compact and cozy. It looks very cozy. This one
Oh,
we can call
okay.
spacious.
Cozy means it is means soft,
Yes, warm
soft
and
couch.
gives you a feeling of warmth. Even if it is small, it
Oh,
gives you a feeling of warmth and softness. Yes, that is cozy. This is
okay, ma'am.
spacious,
Thank you.
especially you see the ceiling is also high. So this we can call spacious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Spacious. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. The last one looks like a cottage with a warm, cozy interior. Anyone has any question before we move on? One word we have not covered, tasteful. What's the meaning of tasteful? Uttam?
Yeah, tasteful means we can say enjoyable place.
Let me ask Sonu also. Sonu?
Yes, ma'am. Tasteful means the place that you like most. It doesn't matter. It is spacious or luxurious. It means it is your like.
Oh, okay, Gurmeet.
Ma'am, delicious.
Yeah, I know this word is confusing because it has taste. So we are connecting it to something that could be we like. But tasteful means something of a very good quality. Something attractive, good quality, good style. So that is tasteful. Okay, now in this house, there are no gaudy, there is no clutter. So it is designed tastefully, the living room. Okay, good style, elegant. That is tasteful. I'm not sure. Where is the sound coming from? Okay, Uttam, sorry, Uttam, did you get the meaning when I said? I'm not sure if you were able to hear because I heard no response.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So tasteful is completely about style, elegance, and good quality. Shubho, you have a question?
Ma'am, elegance in which context you are using? I mean, to describe this one, which room?
I am using it to describe the meaning of tasteful.
Okay. So can we say the room is tasteful?
Room is decorated tastefully. Yes.
Oh,
Interiors
decorated
are
tasteful.
tasteful. Yes.
Oh, interior decoration is tasteful, or interiors are tasteful that way.
I would prefer to use decorations. Interior is decorated tastefully. Interiors
Okay.
are done up tastefully, or interiors are decor is tasteful.
Ma'am, when do we use this word? I mean, elegance. I mean, sometimes it is a bit confusing for me. I mean, is it
Okay,
for
let
the very
me
formally?
sure. Let me look up the. Let me describe that or explain it in the message.
Yes, ma'am.
Otherwise, we won't have time for the last speaking activity that I
Yes, sure,
find
sure.
the best because you talk to each other. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, we are at the last speaking activity. There are 3 questions on the screen where you will get a chance to use the vocabulary to describe houses. I'll pair you with a partner. You ask each other any one question and your partner will answer. Then your partner will ask you one question and you answer. I will have a timer on the screen because I want everyone to get equal time. When you're talking to your partner, please keep your answers short so that your partner also gets time to participate. If you are ready to start this activity, please raise your hand. While you're speaking, if I see any mistakes, if I notice any mistakes, I'll write it in the message and we can discuss it after the lesson or after everyone has spoken. Gurmeet
Yes, ma'am.
and Uttam. Let's start with you.
Hi, Gurmeet.
Hello.
Yeah, and let's move on question directly. Have you seen any old houses? How would you describe them?
Yeah, I have seen my security guard's house. It's it's too small.
Mhm.
And it's in one house they have kitchen also and a washroom also. So they are doing everything in one room. So I can say, yeah, it's a comfortable house.
Okay.
Same question
do you-
for you.
Same question. Okay. Yeah, I have seen old houses. It's look like a traditional house, and as well this house also is cozy, and it has like a very unspacious place. No, it was not like a spacious place, and it has only one room and one kitchen and like that. That's it. Do you like a small houses or big houses? Why?
A small house or a big house doesn't matter. A house, I want a place that should be comfortable.
Okay. And if we talk about me, I like big houses because I have also, joint family, and each member has their personal room, and yeah, that's why I like big houses, and yeah, that's it. And let's move
I
on
don't
third
like
one.
big. Yeah, I don't like big house because I have a big house and its maintenance because everything depends on the means on ladies means everything because maintenance depends on because we have to maintain the house, so we have to take care of the house, so it's means very problematic to handle everything. So I prefer small house because it's to take care of that is easy.
Okay, okay. Last one, would you like? Do you like a modern house, and how would you describe them?
Yeah, I like the modern houses because as people live in flats and all comforts which a person needs is available in those flats.
Yeah, if we talk about me, I like also modern house because nowadays it has a lot of facility inside the house, and there is no separated any no bathroom and club. Sorry, bathroom and like that. Yeah, I like such kind of modern house. Thank you. It was really wonderful conversation with you. Thank you.
Same here.
That was well done, very friendly, nice. Gurmeet, good answers. And same
Thank
for
you.
you, Uttam, but both of you spoke well and gave short answers to the point answers, and you were able to cover everything. So good. Gurmeet, I have sent you a message. Have a look at it. Uttam, well done. Before I go to the next participant, it's not necessary to cover all three questions. If you discuss one or two, that is sufficient. Just try to enjoy your conversation. Mani and Shubho.
Hi, Mani. Would you please tell me the first answer? First
yeah.
question's answer.
Yes.
Have you seen any old houses? Ma'am, could you please remove this one, this timer?
No,
I can't see
I'm so
question.
sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
How would you describe them?
Yes, I saw old houses. My grandmother's hometown is village. There I saw some old houses. It's old houses, but it's not spacious, but it looks nice and not fully ventilated. They yet there they spend so much time outside only. They have so many greenery plants are there. It's they enjoyed that places.
Yes, nice. I also have seen old houses, and in fact, I like mud houses, which is very nice for staying, but it is not safe at all during earthquake or any kind of problem. It is not good in that sense. No, but for keeping the room cool, I think mud houses are nice. But in town areas, we don't have mud houses. In villages, so in village, I've seen few old houses like that,
Yes.
and I like them because it is natural and good for ventilation and good for living as well. Because the room where
Yes.
we stay,
Fresh
we
air,
have
also fresh air, fresh fruits
fresh
and
air.
vegetables. Yes,
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 and there is a good ventilation.
yes,
Ventilation through the wall also little bit. Ventilation through the wall by this I mean that when it comes to concrete, there is no chance of getting anything from the concrete because everything has died. But is mud has some its own nature, so it has some I think intrinsic benefit.
yes, yes.
Its
I
own
agree with
benefit I
you.
think is there, and it
Yeah.
is there. I mean, some scientists I've seen in some surveys, some reports, some researchers, that the more we go away from the nature, the better our life will be. Yes. And do you like modern houses? When it comes to me, I don't like too modern houses because it enslaves us. The modernity will enslave us. I personally feel like that. Normal, I mean, moderate
Time's
level,
up, Shubho. Sorry,
moderate level I like.
time's
Sorry.
up.
Yes, thank you, ma'am, for giving me this
Okay.
time.
No problem. Interesting. You were coming up with some interesting information. Very well done, Mani.
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Mani, I've written a message. Please, if you can answer that, or
Yes,
we
ma'am.
will discuss it at the end. Okay. Govardhan and Sonu.
Yes,
Okay.
madam.
Hi, Son. Hi, Sonu.
Hello, Govardhan.
Okay. Have you seen any old houses? How would you describe them?
Yes, Govardhan, I have seen old houses. That was in my village. That was my grandma's house in the. Yes, Govardhan, that was designed by only my grandpa and my father. That was not designed by any architect. And there was a courtyard. So all the women sat uh, sat there and do the household activities. Yes, and how about you? Have you seen
Yes,
any
yes,
old
I
house?
have. Yes, I have. I actually I live in a tiny village. There used to be so many, but now everything has changed. Yes, they used to have courtyard, as you said, and the rooms were compact and but cozy. Uh,
Yes.
but they were constructed with the mud, wood, etc. The roofs were constructed so. Uh,
Yes,
do you like?
they
Yes,
were
I like them.
traditionally designed.
Yes, they are traditionally designed traditional houses. But nowadays, everyone wants
Modern house.
independent houses. Of course, they were also independent houses with modern facilities.
Yes.
Hmm. Do you like small houses or big houses? Why?
Yes, I like big houses because in big houses there are lots of amenities like backyard and a patio. Patio is a really good thing. I like most, but
Okay.
I don't have that type of house.
Okay. If I ask me the same question, I would say I like individual houses, whether it is small or big, not matter,
Yes,
because we can enjoy a lot. If
yes,
we, I feel, if we live in the apartments or somewhere else in
no,
density areas, and
no.
we will lose our privacy. That is the
Yes,
matter here. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, son. Thank you.
Thank you, Govardhan and Sonu, for keeping an eye on the timer. Okay. Well done, Govardhan and Sonu.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Interesting conversation, good conversation. I was enjoying listening to that. Please have a look at the message for some minor small points. Gulnaz, I think you are left,
Yes, ma'am.
and Narayan. If anyone else, if you have not had a chance, please raise your hand.
Hi,
Gulnaz,
Narayan.
Hello, Kunal. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. What about you?
I'm also well. Thanks for asking.
Okay,
Should
so
I
I would
ask you?
like to
Yeah, go ahead.
okay, so I would like to answer the first question that have you seen any old houses? So yes, I have seen old houses which is not spacious and luxurious, but yes, so very cozy to stay and live. And also I would like to live in a small house which is easy to manage and maintaining parts also. So can you answer the both questions, please?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, have you seen any old houses? So are you questioning along with answer also give you? I also seen the old houses in my because I belong from village and I belong from Rajasthan. So
Okay.
there is a huge old houses and lake also uh, I like also small house because whenever we want neat and clean so because small big house we are not comfortable with daily cleaning neat and cleaning everywhere
Yes, it is
so
very easy to manage the small houses
is
instead of
yeah
big houses. Yes, right. I agree
obviously,
with it.
everywhere but
Absolutely.
and now also we with sort of money we maintain the repair work maintenance rather
Yes,
than big
absolutely.
house.
It's not
Uh,
take too much money to maintenance for these small houses.
yeah, absolutely true. And do you like modern house? Would you how would you describe?
And not fully, but yes, partially, I would say that I would like the modern houses also. It looks
Okay.
like good, spacious, and you can say luxurious also. But yes, but I'm again the same thing. I would say that I would be like to the old houses and the small houses.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I also like modern houses, but comparison I like old houses because the whole old houses made by soil. No one like
Absolutely. We have the
chemicals.
same choices.
Yeah, because no one uses like chemical like any fertilizer materials uh,
Yeah.
uh, in the old houses. So I like most of the old house. That's all. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Nice to talk to you.
Oh, okay, nice. I see that everyone is a little traditionalist. You all want old houses. Narayan, I didn't understand your last part. Why you don't like modern houses?
Yes, of course, ma'am, everyone like modern house and everyone person attract of modernity. So
Yes.
I like also, but I don't like more. I like old houses. Why? Because there is big reason of old houses. No one never use the chemical type products in old house. Every old house made by soil purity.
Okay,
So
so
I
you're
like
talking about those traditional mud houses.
yeah, ma'am.
Okay, all right, Narayan. Gulnaz, you spoke very well. I liked the way you formulated your sentences and expressed
Thank you,
your.
ma'am.
Yeah, so very well done. Okay, all of you have spoken well. Couple of messages I have written in the message. I hope you have all seen it. Shuvo has left. I want a clarification on this old house. Does it mean that when you say old house, it is a small mud house? Quickly, can someone answer me? When we say old house, does it mean a small mud house? Because Narayan, you are from Rajasthan. In Rajasthan, you have Havelis.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, so they are all old houses. They're beautiful, they are ventilated, they have jharokas, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Good ventilation.
And all made by stones.
Yeah. Sandstone. Yeah, mostly sandstone.
Yeah.
Sandstone. Govardhan.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, there were some houses, ma'am, as described, but mostly I live in Telangana, so mostly here there used to be cottages, ma'am, cottages.
Yeah. 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 I remember that. So with the sloping roofs, right?
Yes, ma'am. Sloping
Money.
sometimes, ma'am,
Yeah.
in dense forest, ma'am, in tiny villages, there were, the roofs were made with the hay. I saw, ma'am, some
Thatched
huts,
roofs.
such kind of houses.
Thatched roofs, right? Money, you want to say something?
Yes, ma'am. Old houses means like old buildings, ma'am, like different designs and
Traditional
rock
buildings.
built with stones
Yeah.
and fully ventilated, spacious rooms. That is
We had
called.
all kinds. We even had small houses and even big houses. But the architecture was different, the designing was different. As
Yes,
one of
ma'am.
the participants pointed out, they usually had courtyards.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Old houses more designs also. It's unique, ma'am. In my place, it's there.
Yes, every place had their own traditional architecture or unique architecture, right?
Yeah, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I would like.
Sorry, Govardhan, you were saying something. We are just
Yes,
running
yes,
out of time.
yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I like to add something, ma'am. There is a school, ma'am, in my village called CSI High School, ma'am. It was constructed 100 years ago. As we have discussed, cozy, patio, etc. So and so, ma'am. All the things are there, ma'am, in my school.
Okay, nice.
Even it's still running.
Okay, I'm sorry, I missed it. I have one small point. Govardhan, thanks for sharing that. What is the difference, money, in this?
I have seen recently it's happened. I saw that in chart, ma'am. I saw means it's a past already happened.
Yeah. So in this context, like where we have seen, it doesn't have to be recent. It means that you have seen in the past, you have seen more than once. And I saw, in a way, means like one experience. I saw one house in my village.
Okay.
Or I saw some houses in my village. So both are similar. But in this situation, I would prefer to go with I have seen.
I have seen. Yes, ma'am. I have context confusion, ma'am. I have.
Unless you are talking about one individual incident where you have seen it.
At that time, I saw.
Yeah. I was traveling through Telangana and I saw an old house.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Before we end, I want to remind everyone, please